WJTS Sports presents the Columbus East Olympians versus the Jasper Wildcats. This game's brought to you by DuBois County Tire, McDonald's, Eulor & Sons, DuBois County Cares, and Mariners Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Now let's go down to the field.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Jasper Baseball here on 18 WJTS. I'm Kurt Gutgsell. Tonight, the Jasper Wildcats at 9-1 on the season battle the Columbus East Olympians here at Gutgsell Field in a long-standing game that goes back a long time into the 70s. The Wildcats will throw Connor Foley tonight against the Olympians. He will be opposed by Caden Wise of Columbus East. We'll take a break here at Alvin C, and we'll come back with more after this. Back to Alvin C. Gutgsell Field for tonight's game. The Wildcats and the Columbus East Olympians stepping in against Connor Foley is Barkheimer, the left fielder. First pitch of the game, and it hit him. So a hit by pitch to start things off for Foley. He is pitching 7 1/3, giving up 5 hits, 1 run, 8 strikeouts, and 4 walks, a .95 ERA. Parker Harrison stands in for the Olympians out of the Hoosier Hills. Long drive, but they are playing here tonight. Supposed to play the Cats in the 11 o'clock first game of the Jasper tournament. This one inside, but with rain coming tomorrow, the tournament has been blown up basically. Wildcats could play a game tomorrow at some point. If they play it, we'll have it for you Sunday at 1. It's just a weird situation with teams coming from out of the area. Timeout called is they called a balk. Brian LaRoche came out from behind the plate, and the ball nearly hit him as he came out of there. So Connor Foley reconnecting out on the mound. Terry Gobert comes out to talk it over. Connor Foley pitched the last 2/3 down at Wright's on Tuesday night in relief of Stratton to nail it down. Olympian runner at second base. He dances around and Foley brings it in for a strike. Albrand in left, Hof in center, in right field, Hedinger, Stratton, Hankey, Morton, and Leba, who's in the infield. Foley comes plateward. It's high. Two and one the count here. Foley gets ready to deal it, but he bluffs the throw back towards second base. Runner out at second. Here's the pitch, but again, a bluff throw back towards second. And the count still 2-1. Hit the first guy, balked him to second. Check swing, inside corner, missed though. It's 3-1. That guy dancing around at second base. Wise, the pitcher, is on deck for the Olympians. Foley behind in the count, 3-1. Oh. So the Cats and Columbus East tonight here at Gutgsell. And talked about the tournament basically being blown up. See what's on the agenda tomorrow. Check with the media, WBDC radio, among others. See what's happening tomorrow out here. Runner bluffs going, big swing and a miss. And it's 3-2. Just something that happens in the spring. You're dependent on weather most times, and usually on this Saturday that we're dealing with, that's the case. The 3-2 with the runner at second. He takes off going. Pitch is called, third strike. Runner, again, just took off towards third. I mean, he's aggressive on the base paths. And Wise with one gone will stand in. Barkheimer. And here comes Wise, the starting pitcher. John Gratz is the head coach. Gene Wise, an assistant with Columbus East. He used to be the head coach, and this is his son. He bats from the left side. Takes a big swing, and he misses. East, a runner-up in 4A in the last state tournament back in 2019 at Victory Field. Foley trying to put out the fire here with the runner at third down there in foul territory. Wise slashes it foul, straight back, and he's down 0-2 here with one away in the top of the first, which is the Columbus East first. Overcast skies, the lights are already on. A little later start doesn't affect you watching the game, obviously. The 0-2 sails outside. Last night, Cats over Boise 10-0. Man threw a one-hitter, struck out 10 against the Bulldogs. Cats punched him out in 5. Wise left-handed hitter spread out the plate. He pops it back into right. Going back on it is Hettinger. He'll make the catch, but that will chase in the first run of the game, who was hit by a pitch. And the Olympians lead 1-0. The Cats will play from behind tonight. So 2 away, Olympians on top. And again, the walk or a hit batsman usually puts you in a hole, and that's what happened there. As Wise popped it deep into right.
Number 4, Will Reekers.
Reekers stands in. Columbus East in the orange helmets, orange shirts. Pitch in for a strike. They in the past have been orange and brown. They've kind of went to a gray color. That's a wise move, I would think. They did away with the Cleveland Browns look. Some schools with brown in there, the Olympians, Crawford County, Central. 1-1. So 1-2. Here's the next pitch from Foley. Barely missed on the inside half. 2-2 with 2 gone. 1-0. One across for the Olympian 9. The next offering on the way from Connor. High. Runs the count full at 3-2. Play him off the line and left and right. Foley stares over the top of that glove, drops it, and he'll throw the 3-2. Hit on the ground softly towards Morton at second. He'll charge hard and end the inning. But the Olympians tally 1 here in the visitor first through a half. Jasper trails Columbus East 1-0. We're back with more after this. Back at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the first. Cats down 1-0. Eli Hope stands in for Terry Gobert's 9 here. So Eli bats here, 326. The Cats hit as a team. First pitch dances outside, 1-0. Hope at 365, no bombs, 8 and knocked in. Slight wind towards left center field here on this overcast night at Alvin C. Rookser. The 1-0 offering. That's a good pitch there, but missed. Two-0 offering here from Wise, the left-hander, and he throws it back to the screen, so he's almost the same fate as Foley. If he doesn't get one across here, we'll be putting the leadoff man on here. 1-0 Olympians. Bergheimer, Christoffel, and Harrison in the outfield. 3-0 pitch on the way to Hof, right down Main Street for a strike. Major at shortstop. Ben Major plays third, Reekers and Harrison in the infield. They've got some Harrisons and some Majors. Hof walks. So Cats have their leadoff man on here.
Second baseman number 5, Cody Morton.
Throw over. Hof dives back. Gets away from the first baseman, and Hof will be in at second. Well, the Cats have something going on the air, throwing air. So Morton will bat here with a 0-0 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball. One and 0. Morton waits. Fastball outside corner. Yeah. 1-1 here. Morton, a man in scoring position with the Cats down 1-0. Morton squares the bunt, bunts it first base side of the mound. Wise will get off the mound, throw in a hurry, got him, sacrifice successful. Wise kind of bobbled it a bit, but he moves Hof up to third with one away for Connor Foley. Bang, bang play at first.
Batting for Jasper, the pitcher, number 25, Connor Foley.
So here comes Foley, 484, team leading 4 home runs and 16 driven in. Curveball in for a strike. Oh, and 1. Pitch low. So 1-1 to Foley. Cats with the tying run 90 feet away here. Bottom of the first, 1-0 Olympians. One offering. Fastball blisters in for a strike. Lefty brings it up there pretty well. One and two, one away. Foley trying to get something going here. Breaking ball called, third strike outside corner. A little hard breaking ball it looked like. And slider action, 2 gone. That was a big strikeout with Foley at the plate for the Olympians with the runner at third. Here comes Lebahus, and he bats at .333, no home runs, 11 knocked in. This one foul back. So Eli down at second. Or third, I should say. Jasper baseball here on a Friday night. The 0-1 fouled away. Over in Illinois, they've got Friday night football, and the weather the last few Fridays have been right up that alley. Man, hopefully it gets out of here and it starts to get warm again. 0-2, runner at third. Hof down the line in foul territory. Oh, 2 misses. That's a pretty good pitch. Wise has been all around that strike zone so far tonight. East infield back. Make that throw across the infield. 1-2, 2 away. Lebahus in a chance to tie the game here with a single or anything. Pop foul out of play, and we'll try the 1-2 again. Cats again with the win last night, go to 9-1. They've won 3 straight. Here's a pitch. Chop back to the mound. Wise will bobble it, has some time, throws on to get Lebahus in for the third out of the inning. Cats threaten but do not score here in the bottom of the first. No score.
Totals for Jasper, no runs, no hits, no
We'll come back with more after this. Back to Rookser Field. The Olympians lead 1-0 here. Foley will deal with the designated hitter here to lead things off. Next pitch, cut on and missed. McComb, the 2-1 to him. And Foley tied him up. Foley gave up the run last, and he hit the first batter, and he came around to score on a sac fly. 2-2. Break even. Got him. Foley threw it right by him, right down the middle for a strike, his second. One away here in the second inning. Olympians on top. 1-0. Ben Major, the third baseman, gets in. Columbus East long drive. They usually come for the Saturday morning tournament. They've been doing that for a long, long time. Pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Tournament was supposed to be Jasper East against, and then in North Central of Indianapolis against Central. North Central has taken Cathedral's place. The 0-1. Those Cathedral Jasper games were stuff of legend when they would both win the opening round. 0-2. Very seldom had Jasper ever played in the consolation game, but it has happened. The 0-2. Chop foul, stays alive. 1-0 East here. Next week, the Cats with 3. They're all jammed in the middle of the week. Tuesday against Mater Dei here. We'll head to Jeffersonville on Wednesday, then crisscross back to Evansville the next night for a date with Evansville Central. The 0-2. Got it. Struck him out. So Foley gets the strikeout. So Chase Harrison will be the hitter.
Right fielder, number 28, Chase Harrison.
The lefty hitter gets in. Swing, and it's fouled back. This one popped up, shallow left, going in Allbrand. He will make the catch for the third out of the inning. The Olympians go quietly here in the second through 1.5. Jasper trails East 1-0. We'll step aside and have more after this. Andrew Wallace leads things off here in the Wildcats second. Jasper trails 1-0. The first pitch from Wise to Wallace, it's low. One-0 pitch here. Wallace pops it up into the center field. Going over is Cristoval. Left fielder will come together as well, and he'll be making the catch. One away.
Right fielder, number 16, Chris Hedinger.
So here comes Hedinger. Standing in for the Wildcats. Pitch to Hedinger, fastball right down the middle. Hedinger 280, 1 home run and 5 knocked in. Terry Gilbert on the coaching line at third. Jason Allbrand over at first. The lefty Wise will bring it home. Rifled straight back into the screen. Ross Peter waits on deck, 0-2 with one away. East scored one in the top of the first. So Hedinger digs back in. Next pitch is high, and it's 1-2. Still looking for the first hit of the game, either team. Play Hedinger deep in the outfield and off the line and left. Wise pushes the 1-2 home. Called third out, strike outside corner. He blistered the outside portion with that one. Wise gets strikeout number 2, and it will be up to Ross Peter.
Next batter for Jasper, the catcher, number 10, Ross Peter.
Here is the next pitch. It's a strike at the knees. Oh, 1. Popped into center field right at Cristobal, and he's going to get by him. It's going to be up against the wall. Peter rounds first. He's being at second. He's going to chuck for third. Here comes the throw back in, and they bobble it, and Peter standing at third with 2 outs. Peter put a charge in that one, the first hit of the game. Just kept on going. I was looking right at Cristobal in center, and he kind of misplayed it.
Pinch runner for Jasper, number 8, Will Troxler.
Will Troxler will stand in.
Number 4, Ben Hankey.
So Ben Hankey will bat with 2 away. Pitch low. Hankey pops it up, second base, shallow right field. Trio of Olympians chase it, and it is the right fielder running into the second baseman, but the out is completed. The Wildcats threaten. They get a base runner. They stram that man. We have played through 2. The East Olympians on top of the Wildcats, 1-0. We'll step aside and come back after this. Back to Gutgsell Field. Major leads things off, and he rifles it back into the screen. It's 0-1. Cats down 1-0. Foley on for inning number 3. Giving up a run with 3 strikeouts. He comes home with the next pitch. Breaking ball, a hammer in for a strike. It is 0-2. Next pitch. Pop foul, straight back, right at you. 0-2. Even with the bag at third is Stratton. And Foley out ahead 0-2. Stands tall on the Gutgsell Field mound and cuts it loose. Missed out. 1-2 now to the hitter. Harrison Major, the shortstop. High and tight there. Count squares at 2-2. Cats with the lone hit of the game. Foley gets ready to bring it inside. He hit the leadoff man. That guy came around to score in the first. Cats looking for win number 10. The payoff. Popped up, left center field. Albrand was in that gap, and he'll wait for it to come down, and he'll make the play. 1 away. Cristobal, the center fielder, gets in for the Olympians.
The next batter, the center fielder, number 25, Logan Cristobal.
1-0. Comes the next pitch. It's a pitch that's up in the zone. Foley and the Cats trail 1-0. 2-0. Foley brings it home. Caught on and missed. The Olympians on the third base side. Cats over at first. Again, no win right now. Makes the night a little bit more bearable. As nightfall sets in, the 2-1 from Foley. Outside corner, barely missed low. Three and one, Foley comes home. Pops it up, foul territory. Peter near the Columbus East bench and makes a great catch up against the wall. That is outstanding. Two away, leadoff man. Barkheimer will come in. That's really good there by Ross Peter.
Left fielder number 24, TJ Barkheimer.
Oh, Barkheimer gets in. Cut on and missed. Next pitch, swung on and missed. 0-2. Oh, and 2, Foley looking for that 3-up, 3-down inning thanks to Ross Peter behind the plate. The 0-2. It is high. Parker Harrison waits on deck. Foley would just as soon see him in the fourth. Foley brings it. It's high, and the count goes to 2-2. Break even 2-2. Called third strike. He got it to end the inning. Foley with 4 strikeouts here in the inning, or in the game so far. We'll head to the bottom of the third. Cats are trailing Columbus East 1-0. We'll step aside. We'll have more after this. The bottom of the third here. Cats are trailing 1-0. Grant Stratton to lead things off. Cats had some action on the bases last inning. Ross Peter, an extra base hit. He got the third, but the Cats couldn't drive him in. Stratton against Wise, and he throws it low, 1-0. Wise, a couple of strikeouts. He's given up the lone hit of the game. That was to Peter. Wise stares into his catcher and cuts it loose. Stratton punches it into the left center field gap, and they had it played perfectly, and that's Cristobal running the ball down out there. Stratton put a mini charge into it, but it hung up enough. And back at the top in Eli Hope, who walked.
Number 11, Eli Hope.
He got the third as well. Cats have stranded 2 through the first 2. Bottom of the third. This one a little more juice than last night as far as 2 good teams, 2 good pitchers. Decent crowd for a game that was just put together yesterday. In for a strike. That's going to be the process for tomorrow. Cats are going to try to play at 11. Again, it's dependent on all the rain and whatnot. Pitch misses. Here is the 1-2. Back to the screen. Again, we thought that there might be some rain tonight, but it's going to come in about 10 tomorrow. We'll see. Pitch outside. The payoff pitch outside, and Hope walks again. So
baseman number 5,
Cody Morton will get in. Second walk given up by Caden Wise. One away here. Hope the runner at first. Pitch to Morton, chopped on the ground is short. Major to second for one. The relay back to first base, not in time, with Morton running pretty well. So 2 outs. I concur. Here comes Foley, a strikeout victim. 1-0 Olympians. Cats with a runner at first. And they check on that runner. They throw over. Pitch high. One-0. Strike at the knees to Connor. It's 1-1. Trying to put some swings on Wise here. The outfield very deep. Barkheimer and Christoffel, and left and center especially. Again, no win at the park right now. 1-1 with 2 outs. Morton, the runner at first for the Cats, takes a decent lead over there. Wise comes home. 2-1 now. Again, the Olympians come in here and they are looking for a victory. 2-1 throw over. Two-one. Right down the middle. Again, that Jasper Invitational, it's had several forms. They've played all 4 games. They've played 3, then had the last one rained out. One year they had just Jasper and Cathedral played, told the other teams, you know, it's too wet, they can get 1 game in, and Cathedral was already down here. The 2-2 runner takes off, Foley rifles it foul. That one was a memorable game as Dylan Peters and Spencer Sapp went at it, and Peters won a 1-0 game. It lasted about an hour and 20. You know, on a semi-wet field, it didn't matter if it was wet or it was 110 and dry. That game was going to pit those 2 good pitchers. Peters went on to University of Texas, or Spencer Sapp at IU. The 2-2. Here's the pitch. It's high. Snap throw down to first base and chasing Morton back. Count is full. Morton will be running with 2 outs when the pitch goes plateward. An extra base hit would possibly score the tying run. Foley at the plate with a 3-2 count. Lebehusen waits on deck. Morton, again, you have to wait until it goes home to take off. The 3-2, here it is. Foley corks it foul down the left field line. That had a good sound to it, but a loud foul. Bottom of the 3rd here, 1-0 Olympians. Connor Foley at the plate, a 3-2 count. Wise brings it home. Foley pops it up. Foul territory, first base side. That's into the seats. So we'll try the 3-2 again. The payoff pitch. Foley again rips it back into the screen. He's hanging in. Three and two away. Ready for that payoff pitch. And here it is. Foley again wastes it foul. Running through some baseballs, they're chasing them down, and we'll try the 3-2 again. Driving that pitch count up on Wise, the senior left-hander. Got the force out at second base should they get that ground ball at somebody. Here comes the 3-2. Hit up the middle. Major will glove. He'll throw across the infield, submarine style, and get his man to end the inning. Wildcats get a base runner. They strand that man. We have played through 3. Olympians 1, Wildcats nothing. We'll step aside and have more Wildcat baseball after this on 18 WJTS. Parker Harrison leads things off here in the 4th against Connor Foley. Cats down 1-0. Foley trying to keep the Olympians right there. A big swing and a miss. Foley hit the leadoff man. Then he came around to score on a sac fly by Caden Wise. And that's all the scoring we have in this one. Foley works ahead of the hitter. 0-1, brings it home, and it goes low. 1-1 again. Foley on the season. 0-0. 7 1/3 innings, giving up 5 hits and 1 run. Struck out 8, walked 4. ERA under 1. That is low. Pitching wise for the Wildcats, a 1.72 ERA is a staff, as you would expect in a 9-1 start. 2-1 here to the next hitter, or this hitter, and it's inside 3-1. So 3-1 offering, and that hit him. Second hit by pitch. So Wise will stand in here. Foley's counterpart. Lights on here at Rooksor Field. Nice night other than the chill in the air, but again, we're not dealing with rain. Wise will stand in. Runner at first. Wise takes it on the inside half for a strike. It is 0-1 here to the pitcher, Caden Wise. Has that hole on the right side with Lebehusen holding the runner on. Foley will take a peek over there and fire it home. Wise takes it high and outside. The count evens at 1-1. Big gap in left center field for the hitter. One. Strike at the knees and a good one by Foley. So Wise spread out at the plate deep in the box from the left side against the righty Connor Foley. Time called. So we'll try the 1-2 here. First and second for the, or first base, I should say, with nobody out for the Olympians. Getting ahead of myself here. Here's the pitch. Low and outside. Count squares at 2-2. Stratton even with the bag and off the line at third. Play this hitter to pull just a bit. Big gap in left center field for the left-handed hitting Wise. They hold the runner on at first again. Cats have the double play in order. Outside and runs the count full at 3-2. Three and two. Foley with the payoff pitch to Wise. Fouled off and dropped by Peter. Fouled it off. So we'll try the 3-2 again. Foley works from the stretch. Again, the 3-2. Low, he held up. Walked him first and second. First free pass issued by Foley. Again, he's hit a couple. And with nobody out, Riekers will stand in. He grounded out to Morton earlier.
Will Riekers.
See if Gene Wise wants to move him up 90 with the sacrifice bunt. He's swinging, slowly hit to Morton at second. He's going to have one play. That's the first, and that'll do that job. Won't go down as a sacrifice, but it moves everybody up one away. Now they have a couple of cracks at it here with Alex McComb, the catcher.
The catcher, number 18, Alex McComb.
So McComb gets in. Big gap in left center field for him. Foley will bring it home. Swung on and missed, just blew one by, and the Cat infield in here with one gone and runners at second and third. The 0-1 offering. Curveball strike. 0-2. He's working ahead of this guy. This little mini jam, the Olympians with a couple of guys on in scoring position. Strikeout here would be huge for Connor. He turns it loose outside. 1-2, he did not chase. Olympians 1, Cats nothing here in the top of the fourth. And the Cats in the infield grass defensively. The 1-2. Curveball, miss low. Two and two here. Foley throws it, fouls it back, stays alive. One gone here. Two offering. And it's high, so he runs the count to full at 3-2 for the second straight hitter. You're messing with danger here in this situation. Payoff pitch. Got him, though. He got him to chase. Two gone. Foley strikeout number 5 here in the fourth inning.
Next batter, the third baseman, number 6, Ben Major.
Ben Major will bat. Pitch high. One-0. Hit right up the middle into center field for a base hit. One run will come in to score. The other one gets the green light. Here's Holt's throw, and it is up the line. He is safe, and the runner will go down to second base as it got away from Peter, and the Olympians lead 3-0 on the 2 RBI single right back through the middle by Major. And the hit by pitch and the walk came back to bite Foley in the backside.
Right fielder number 28.
So
Chase
the
Harrison.
first hit of the game provides a 2 RBI single. Now here comes Chase Harrison, and he has a guy in scoring position. Big swing. He was way out in front pulling off there. Oh, 1 out. One. Swing and a miss. So Foley out ahead, 1-2. Trying to shut it down here. Connor throws it. Curveball called third strike. He got it. But not before the Olympians strike for two here in the top of the fourth. They lead the Cats 3-0. We'll head to the home fourth. This is Wildcat Baseball on 18 WJTS. We go to the fourth. Wise has two more runs to work with. He and the Olympians lead 3-0. Job Leverhusen leads things off. He bounced back to the mound earlier. Pitch on the way. In there for a strike. 0-1. That misses on the inside portion. One pitch to Job. Rifles it foul, out of play. The 1-2. Here it is. Low. Again, the Jasper Invitational, this is part of it. Got blown up, then the Cats possibly play a game tomorrow. If the rain holds off, we'll have it for you Sunday at 1. Again, pay close attention to the radio media around. They'll tell you when the Cats play. Again, just with the pending weather, you just don't know. I mean, spring sports are down this road. Football, basketball, not so much, although with basketball this year, we had a lot of moving around with COVID. The 3-2. Curveball called third strike outside corner. Wise gets his third punch out. One away for Wallace. But after a while, we know the deal with spring sports and baseball here. Jasper does a nice job of trying to get their games in. They can. Tomorrow, though, doesn't look good. Here's the pitch to Wallace. Spanks it on the ground to second. Reekers will gobble it up and throw on and get his man. 2 up, 2 gone here in the home fourth. That'll bring up Hedinger, the right fielder. Cats down 3-0. Hits are tied at 1 apiece. But again, Wildcats walked a guy, or hit a guy in the first. He came around to score. Then hit a guy and walked a guy last half inning for 2 runs after the base hit up the middle. Hedinger with the bases clean and 2 outs. Wise runs it up there pretty well. He's a senior left-hander. Again, the Olympians in the 4A title game at Victory Field 2 years ago. No tournament last year, obviously, with no season. Hedinger pops it up a mile high, foul territory, first base side. Harrison will go to the fence, and it is out of play. One and one here. Again, Tuesday, Mater Day here. Then at a very good Jeffersonville team Wednesday. Then crisscrossing back to the Pocket City to take on Central. They have played good baseball this year at times. Again, the Tuesday, Thursday SIAC deal. 1-1 the count. Wise drops the glove and he'll throw it home. Hedinger lofts it into shallow right. Harrison will come in after going back, and he'll make the play for the third out of the inning. Cats go quietly here in the home fourth through 4. East 3, Wildcats nothing. Will have more Wildcat baseball after this on 18 WJTS. Harrison Major leads things off here in the top of the fifth. We always say once the fifth gets here, it's getting late. Cats down 3-0. Foley trying to keep them right here. First pitch of the inning is in for a strike. Foley just giving up the one hit, but again, the walks and the hit batsmen have come back to get him. Breaking ball misses outside, and the count is 1-1 to the hitter. Major Christoffel will stand in next, the 1-1 from Connor. Good strike at the knees, man. Just paints it right down there. If you can do that every time, and that's saying a lot, you'll be in good shape. Big gap in left center field. They bunch him to go the other way. The 1-2 does not chase. Get no win here at Alvin C. Rookser Field. The lights are on. A little later start if you've come out to the ballpark or you're watching here later on. The 2-2. Miss low, good pitch. But the Olympians making that long trip from Columbus. 3-2. The next pitch from Foley. Walked him high and inside. The leadoff man is on here in the 5th. Second free pass issued by Foley to go along with a 2-hit batsman.
Next batter, the center fielder, number 25, Logan Christoffel.
So the 9-hole hitter, Christoffel, stands in. He dances around a lot on the bases, and they call a balk on Foley. That's the second balk of the game. Again, they're dancing around on the bases. You just kind of got to flush that out. Now Terry Gilbert's going to go out and talk it over with home plate umpire Brian LaRoche. Don't know if he didn't stop or his footwork. I was kind of watching the base runner. So now they have a guy in scoring position here with nobody out. Pitch to the hitter, it's high, 1-0. Columbus East, they got a little pump. You know, they got some pep in their step over there, third base side. Playing with a little enthusiasm, which is always good. The 1-0. It's a fastball, misses high from Foley. He's being up and down all around here. Two-0 offering to Christoffel. Runner takes off. Pitch high, throw down to third base. Safe. May it came off the base. Stratton applies the tag. Throw was a little high, not bad by Peter. That guy just took off. I mean, they were very aggressive on the bases. So 2-0. This is going to be like a SIAC game when Jasper plays some of those better SIAC teams that run and they just throw caution to the wind. And North, Castle, Central. Now the infield in, Cats down 3-0. Christoffel waits, hits it on the ground, 3-0 right at Stratton. He looks the runner back, throws on to first base, good play. That's what the Wildcats needed. They needed that atom ball with that infield in. Grant looked at the runner, he was staying there, and they record the out. One away
left
for
fielder, number 24, TJ Barkheimer.
Left fielder Barkheimer. Infield still in. Need a repeat of that last ground ball. Foley got in on him a bit, pours it in there for a strike. It's 0-1. 3-0 Olympians, one in the first and two more in the top of the fourth. Olympians bat here in the top of 5. Foley comes home. Guy to chase a pitch out of the zone, and the count goes to 0-2. Punch out would be welcomed here from Connor Foley. He bends at the waist. In agreement now with Ross Peter. Straightens up, lets it fly. Called third strike inside corner. 2 away. Foley was 7 right now. And here comes Parker Harrison. Oh, this would be huge. Nobody out and a runner at third if Foley and the Wildcat defense could take care of some business here. Cat infield back now to make that play. Curveball. High portion of the strike zone. It's 0-1. 0-1 here. Foley. The stretch in the pitch. Hits him. Third hit batsman. He hit that guy twice now, and now here comes Wise, the opposing starting pitcher. That got him on the jersey. He didn't dot him.
The next batter, the pitcher, number 16, Caden Wise.
Caden Wise, runners on the corners. Let's see if that guy at first is traveling with 2 outs. Leverhusen will hold him on. Again, you want to pause on the mound. Foley has balked twice. Guy at third, he'd come in to score on something like that. Wise, left-handed hitter deep in the box, hands over the plate. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses. 1-0. Caden Wise, 1-0 to him. Runners at first and third with 2 outs for the Olympians. Pitch. Chopped on the ground. Morton at second will scoop it up, throw on to first, and the inning is over. Cats avoid a run right there, and they strand a couple to the Olympians. We have played through 4.5 here at Alvin C. Rugser. 3-0 Wildcats trail. We're back with more after this. The bottom of the 5th, Ross Peter with the lone Wildcat hit of the night will stand in. 3-0 Olympians.
The catcher, number 10.
Peter, Hankey, and then Grant Stratton, bottom third of Terry Gobert's order. Again, Cats at Columbus East here on this Friday night. Again, the Cats are scheduled to play a game tomorrow, weather permitting. Again, the tournament basically has been blown up, but we'll let you know on the radio stations tomorrow what's going on. Again, baseball, it's always fluid. Next pitch on the way. Peter had the floor drop out of that one. And it is 0-2 to the Wildcat catcher, Connor Foley. One and two, nobody out. Two and two to Peter. The break even to Peter. Called third strike outside corner. He got victimized by a hammer slider right there. 4 strikeouts for Wise. 1 gone here in the 5th.
The next batter, the shortstop, number 4, Ben Hankey.
The 1-0 foul back. Next pitch, inside corner for a strike. The 2-2, that is out of the zone. So 3-2 here to Hankey. Wise cuts it loose. Called third strike. Wildcats called out several times for excessive window shopping. 2 away.
The next batter, the third baseman, number 13.
So Grant Stratton stands in. He lined to left center field. Christopher cut his ball down. Big gap in left center field. They play him to go the other way. This one barely outside. 3-0. Again, we talk about it. You get to the bottom of the 5th, things get late. Got to do some work here. Stratton waits the 1-0. Curveball is high. Stratton down at rights, 6 1/3. good pitching kept the Wildcats in that game. They won it 5-4. Stratton pops this one left center field. It's going to hang up. Barkheimer, they had him played in the gap somewhat, and he makes the play. And the Cats once again go quietly here in the bottom of the fifth. We have played through 5. The Olympians 3, the Wildcats nothing. Will break and come back after this. Back of the ballpark, we head to the top of the 6th. Olympians 3, Cats nothing. Jack Allbrand on the hill for the Wildcats. Allbrand 1-1 in 10 innings of work with a 1.10 ERA. Last pitched against New Albany last Friday night, went 3 in that 7-1 loss. Reeker stands in. Foley, 5 innings, 3 runs, just 1 hit. Fan 7, walked 2 and hit 3. Those guys that walked and were hit scored all 3 of their runs. And Jack brings it home. Chopped on the ground to Stratton, fields it, fires to first base. Strong peg, 1 out here in the 6th. Allbrand trying to keep the Olympians right there. The Wildcat bats, though, have been napping tonight. So Allbrand on the mound here for the Wildcats, making his 4th appearance. 5 runs and 4 hits. So Grant will face a new hitter into the game, Clayton Taylor.
Now batting for Columbus East, number 20, Clayton Taylor.
So again, tomorrow's action will start at 11 if they were able to play. That was when the Wildcats were originally supposed to play anyway, so we'll go with that. Cut on and missed. Cats made up a game earlier this year. The one that they were down as Allbrand throws it. Next pitch, in for a strike, 1-2. One and two. They were 1 game short going into the season. I think they picked one up for the last weekend of the regular season after the Bloomfield game. But they won't go over their limit. And if you can get them in now, you might possibly have more rain out. So here comes the 2-2. Got it. So Allbrand gets the strikeout. 2 away here. So Jack gets a strikeout, 8th for Wildcat pitching.
The next batter, the third baseman, number 6, Ben Major.
Swung on and missed. 0-1. Oh, 1. The 1-1. Hit off the end of the bat foul. The 1-2, Jack here with 2 outs. Throws a breaking ball high in the bottom of the 6th. Cats will send the top of the order up, so that'll be good. 2-2 with 2 away. Break even, high. break even here, or the 3-2, I should say. Chop back to Allbrand. He'll take care of it. Lob it over to Leverhusen for the third out of the inning. A 3-up, 3-down inning for Columbus East. Here in the top of the sixth, we'll head to the bottom of the sixth. 3-0 Columbus East. We're back after this. Back to Rookser. We head to the bottom of the sixth. Cats down 3-0 against Wise, who has pitched one-hit baseball, just 2 hits in a game. Oh, and 1 to Eli. Walked twice against Wise. The 0-1 into the dirt. Wise pitched on Monday. We'll see what he's got left here. Again, just giving up the 1 hit. 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. Lefty, senior. The 1-1 offering. Out of the zone, 2-1. Cats could use some base runners here. Their bullpen is up and running. 2-1. Low, 3-1. Three and one the count here. We need some home plate umpire comes out of there and says the guys need to get back in the dugout, I guess. Or a protector down there. So we're ready to go here. 3-1. Hof ahead in the count. He digs back in. Cats are down 3-0 here. Hof has walked a couple of times. Wise comes plateward. Pumps it in there. He took a 3-1 pitch right down the middle. Now it's 3-2. See what kind of pitch Wise can make and see what kind of swing Eli can put on it if it's in there. The payoff pitch from Wise. Called third strike again.
Second baseman, number
5 out of the 6 have been looking. Here comes Morton. Sacrifice bunt and a fielder's choice. Boy, in a game like this, when it's late, you get that leadoff man. That helps you a lot, obviously. Telling baseball fans what they don't know. 1-0. Good, beautiful night at Rookser Field. Again, the temperature's a little bit chilly, but no wind. Pitch is out of the zone. 2-0. Offering is in for a strike. So 2-1 here to Morton. Foley on deck. Like to have guy on with Foley coming up, possibly hit one out of here. He's got 4 on the season, the 2-1 to Cody. He waves at one out of the zone. They've taken. Cats have swung at some bad pitches and letting good ones go right down central. Now it's 2-2. Action pitch here. Foul right back in the screen. Morton was on it. Swung on and missed. That tied him up. So 2 gone here. Wise with 2 strikeouts.
Left fielder, number 25, Connor Foley.
Pitch on the way to Foley. It's out. So 1-0 to Connor. So far, Connor has grounded out and struck out looking. The 1-0 pitch here in the bottom of the sixth. Big swing, and he comes up empty. Squares accounted 1-1. If you're wise, you'd like to deal with these guys right here. You might not have to see them again. Lebahusen on deck in that 4-hole. The 1-1 push plateward. Fastball, 2-1. Cats down 3-0 here in the bottom of the sixth. Again, the bullpen up and running for the Olympians. Wildcat bullpen dark down the right field line. Allbrand had come in for Connor Foley. The 2-1 here. Swings at 1, and it's 2-2. Foley, right-handed hitter. 2 away, the 2-2 to him. Inside. Check to swing, did not offer. Now the count runs full at 3-2. Wise gets the baseball from his catcher, climbs back out on the mound here at Rookser Field. Left center field gap for Foley. He's hit some bombs out of here. Hit one a mile at Bloomington South. The 3-2 Wise. Called third strike. He struck out the side. That one was a hammer he dropped in there for another strikeout. We'll head to the seventh. Cats down 3-0. We'll break and come back after this. Back to the ballpark. A new hitter into the game. Boomblau will hit here for the Olympians in Harrison's place. In the top of the seventh, Jack Allbrand trying to hold him right here. Pop foul out of play. Due up for the Cats in the seventh. Lebahusen, Wallace, and Hettinger. Key right here is to hold them where they are. One and one, Allbrand peeks over the top of the glove and lets it fly. Blew it right by him. It's not like the Olympians have beat the walls down either. Got a sac fly and then a 2 RBI single. Hits are tied at 1 apiece. Called third strike. Allbrand gets his second since coming on. 1 gone here in the seventh.
Next batter, the shortstop, number 3, Harry Major.
So Harrison Major will stand in. Two and 0 to Major. Here's a 3-0 pitch. He walked him on 4 pitches. 3-0 Cats. Got to keep the internet out of my hands while the game's going on.
Next batter,
so Cats have the double play in order.
Logan Christopher.
Looking at the weather forecast for tomorrow. Runner dances around at first. Allbrand throws it, punched into shallow center, and Hope will get it for the second out of the inning. Hung up for Eli. So a runner still at first for Barkheimer will get in.
Left fielder, number 24, TJ Barkheimer.
Pitch. Blew it by him. Another one in there. Oh, and 2. Barkheimer waits. Allbrand the stretch with the runner at first. Runner takes off. Chop foul in front of the plate. Peter quickly to pounce on it. And we'll try the 0-2 again. The runner was moving. So Allbrand out on the Rookser Field mound. The 0-2. Got him, struck him out. Allbrand has done a nice job the last 2 innings, keeping the Wildcats right there. It's last call for the Wildcat Bats. We'll head to the home 7th, down 3-0 to Columbus East. We'll take a break and we'll have more after this. Cats will try to come back from a 3-0 deficit. Job Lebahusen will stand in. He is 0 for 2. Again, Wise just pitching 1-hit baseball. 8 strikeouts. Starts him off with a strike. Oh, and 1. Big Friday crowd for a game that was just put together. In for a strike. Cats have not been real aggressive swinging the bat. They've had 8 strikeouts, and they've watched 7 of those called third strike. The 0-2, here it is. Stays alive by chopping it foul. Caden Wise throws the 0-2, and it's into the dirt. 1-2. One and 2 the count. Lebahusen trying to get something started here. The 1-2 offering. Lebahusen punches it foul toward the third base side. It's still 1-2. Lebahusen here, followed by Wallace and Hettinger. Certainly some punch here, but Wise has been good. Obviously, the one hitter, the lefty, they knew that going in. I mean, they weren't going to drive 3 hours here to lose, or at least try to win the game. The 1-2, Lebahusen slashes it foul over the top of the Wildcat dugout. That was hot. So, 3-0 Olympians. The 1-2 offering. Lebahusen pops it up, shortstop. Major waits for it to come down, 1 away.
The designated hitter, number 18.
That'll bring up Wallace. He is 0 for 2. Cats down 3-0. Wise throws it. Wallace on it, but fouls it straight back. Lefty-lefty matchup here. Wise 8 strikeouts, walked a couple, gave up the lone hit. That was the extra base hit to Peter. Cats stranded 3 through the first 3 innings. Wallace ready. The 0-1 to him. Checked his swing, held off. 1-1 the count here to the Wildcat hitter, Wallace. 1 away. Wise looking for the complete game here. The kick and the deal here. That got him. The Cats has some life here. And here comes Hettinger. They'll run here at first base. Wallace will go out.
Running at first base, number 12, Blake Mann.
Blake Mann will run at first base for the Cats. Hettinger stands in.
The next batter, the right fielder, number 16, Chris Hettinger.
So a runner at first, Mann. Hettinger at the plate for the Cats. He's 0 for 2. Pitch, strike right down the middle. Didn't ambush the first pitch. It's 0-1. East has a double play possibility on the ground ball. They play Hettinger straight away in the outfield and fairly deep. The 0-1 popped up, right center field. Christoffel will go. He'll make a loud call, and he'll make the catch 2 away. Ball lifted into center. And Ross Peters stands in. He has the lone hit of the game, as we talked about earlier in this half inning. 3-0 Olympians. Wise trying to close it down here.
Jasper, the catcher, number 10, Ross Peters.
Man, they chase him back. Nearly a disaster. Let your first baseman know, or first baseman vice versa. Again, the Cats supposed to play tomorrow at 11. Weather, who knows? Go to the Jasper Athletics Twitter or listen to the local radio stations. If they play it, we'll have it for you Sunday at 1. Man got picked off to end the ball game. The Cats get picked off to end the game. They drop it to Columbus East tonight. 3-0 here at Alvin C. Rookser Field by the final count of 3-0 as Terry Gilbert congratulates Wise on the victory. 3-1-1 for East, 0-1-0 for the Cats here. Jasper has their 3-game winning streak snapped. They go to 9-2. Again, if they play baseball tomorrow here at Rookser Field, again, it'll be at 11 o'clock. And if they play it, we'll have it for you Sunday at 1 here on 18 WJTS. Again, keep an eye on social media, Jasper Twitter, my Facebook, as well as the local radio stations, and they'll keep you up to date on what's going on. Cats drop it to the Olympians 3-0 for Jeremy Markos, doing a great job this week and every game, high atop Rookser Field and on the road. I'm Kurt Gutgsell saying good night from Alvin C.
This has been an 18 WJTS presentation of high school sports.